everyone, I am Sachini Ratna, your teacher of English. So this is for grade 7 students. We are going to start from activity 10, unit 1, activity 10. So if you have your PP's book, then take it out. Let's get ready for the lesson. Alright, in activity 10, you have a long passage. You have to read it and answer the questions given below. Alright, so I will read this for you. If you can, read this with me. Sandhani had not been feeling well and could not go to school for a week. A group of her friends decided to pay her a visit. When they reached her house, they looked around but no one seemed to be in the house. Suddenly, they heard a noise and looked around. It was Sandhani's mother returning from the river nearby with a pile of clothes. "Come in," she called everybody into the house. "Sandhani, look who is here. Your friends have come to see you," Sandhani's mother said. As she called out to her daughter, they all walked into the house with the gifts that they had brought for her. "Oh, it's so nice to see you. Why don't you sit down?" Sandhani said, welcoming her friends. "This is for you," Sandhani's best friend Harini said as she gave a bag of gifts to Sandhani. "What is this? You have got me a bunch of bananas, a basket of fruit, a box of sweets and a bottle of fresh milk. You shouldn't have, but thank you for your thoughtful gifts." "Let me get you some tea," Sandhani's mother said as she walked into the kitchen. She came back with a packet of biscuits and tea for Sandhani's friends. "Here you are, have some tea," she said as she moved the pile of newspapers from the coffee table to place the tray with the biscuits and tea. "Auntie, can I have a glass of water, please?" Harini asked. "Sandhani, why don't you get her some water? The goblet is by the pot of rice." So this is the passage. So Sandhani was sick and her friends came to visit her. So this is the passage about. So you have some questions here. I'll read the questions. The first one is, why didn't Sandhani go to school for a week? Who visited Sandhani? What did Sandhani's mother have in her hand? What gifts did Sandhani's friend bring her? What did Sandhani's mother serve for tea? Alright, so these are the questions. You can go through the passage and answer the questions. Alright, let's move on to activity 11. So you have a puzzle here. So the crossword puzzle. So you have across down the clues they have given. Alright, so you can go through them and find the answers and fill in the puzzle. Alright, so you can do it at home. So if you can't understand any word or you don't know the meaning of a word, then use a dictionary. It's okay. So you have activity 12. Describe the following picture of a village fair. So you have a village fair here. You can see sellers, you can see buyers, you can see fruits, vegetables and the things we need for day-to-day life. So you have to describe this picture. So you can do this with a friend. Example, 1 kilo of rice is 65 rupees. So you can use these kinds of phrases to describe the village fair. So you know how does a village fair look like. Okay, so if we move on to activity 13, there is something very important we can learn. Alright, read this paragraph about Dr. Abdul Kalam, the 11th president of our neighboring country, India. So this passage is about the description is about Abdul Kalam. And make it Abdul Kalam again, the president of India, 11th president. Alright, so I'll read the description. How description read karana? So listen to me. APK Abdul Kalam was born on 15th October 1931 in Tamil Nadu. From an early age, Abdul Kalam had to work hard to help his family. He studied at St. Joseph College, Tirupati. He had average grades at school, but he was a hard-working student who loved learning. He obtained a degree in physics from the University of Madras and specialized in aeronautical engineering from the Madras Institute of Technology. After graduating, he started to work as a scientist. During that time, he directed many successful space research programs. He received many awards and wrote several books too. In 2002, Abdul Kalam was elected as the 11th President of India. He served in that position until 2007. He passed away on the 27th of July 2015. complete Dr. Abdul Kalam's life story from his birth to becoming the president of India. So that's what you have to do. So they have told us about Abdul Kalam, how he studied, what he studied, like that. So you have to do this activity. From birth to becoming the president of India, you have to fill in the steps. Okay, so that's the story of Abdul Kalam. So we have activity 14. Use the information given below and write a paragraph on the words. Words famous writer Mark Twain. So we have the information given here. So November 30th, 1835, like that. So we have the information. So you have to write a paragraph on the world's famous Mark, the famous writer, right, Mark. So you can do it using this information, like as we read about Abdul Kalam, you can write about this writer. Okay, so now we have grammar. Alright, had. So I have written a note here. You know what this is. Alright, have, has, had. They are different. Have, has. මොකද්ද මේ have, has කියන්නේ? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි කොයි වෙලාවටද have, has use කරන්නේ? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි have, has use කරනවා to talk about our possession. කියන අපිට මොන හරි දෙයක් තියෙන දෙයක් ගැන කියන්න නැත්නම් අපිට කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවා කියලා කියන්නේ. කියන්නේ අපිට සහෝදරයෙක් ඉන්නවා. ඔය වගේ දේවල් වලට තමයි අපි have, has use කරන්නේ. So have, has, they are used for the present and had is used for the past. So that is the difference. Alright, have, has අපි present එකේ use කරනවා, had එක අපි past එකේ use කරනවා. එහෙනම් මේ have එකේ has එකේ difference එක මොකක්ද? දෙකේම තියෙන එකම meaning එක. තියෙනවා ඉන්නවා කියන අර්ථය. So what is the difference? අපි have එක use කරනවා සමහර subjects එක්කලා. දැන් example එකක් ගත්තම I, you, we, they කියන අයත් එක්කලා අපි have use කරනවා, he, she කියනත් එක has use කරනවා. I have a dog, she has a dog. I have a dog, මට බල්ලෙක් ඉන්නවා. She has a dog, ඇයට බල්ලෙක් ඉන්නවා. The same meaning but used differently according to the subject. Alright, so when we say something like this, I don't have a dog, මට බල්ලෙක් නැහැ. එහෙනම් ඔයාලට කියන්න ඕන නම් ඔයාලට යම් කිසි දෙයක් නැහැ කියලා. එහෙනම් ඔයාලට use කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ don't have කියන එක. එහෙනම් මොකක්ද මේ doesn't have කියන්නේ? Don't have අපි use කරනවා මෙන්න මේ කට්ටියත් එක්ක, doesn't have අපි use කරනවා මෙන්න මේ කට්ටියත් එක්ක. ඒක තමයි difference එක. ඒ කියන්නේ subject එක අනුව තමයි ඒක different වෙන්නේ. Okay, එහෙනම් අපි දන්නවා තියෙනවා කියන්නේ කොහොමද, ඉන්නවා කියන්නේ කොහොමද, නැහැ කියන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා. එහෙනම් මේව තමයි අපි use කරන්නේ ඒ දෙයට. ඒකට අපිට question එකක් කායින් හරි අහන්න ඕන. If we want to ask a question from someone, then we use do, does, do, does. Right, do for I, you, we, they. Do you have a dog? Like that. So does for he, she, it. Does she have a dog? Like that. So this is the structure. මේ විදිහට තමයි අපි use කරන්නේ. එහෙනම් අපි දන්නවා have, has present එකට ඉන්නවා තියනවා කියලා කියන්න. එහෙනම් අපි have, has use කරන විදිහ දන්නවා. මොකටද use කරන්නේ, කොහොමද use කරන්නේ කියලා. එහෙනම් අපි don't, doesn't වල difference එක දන්නවා. මේ don't කියලා කියන්නේ do not කියන එක, doesn't කියලා කියන්නේ does not කියන එක. ඒතර අපි ඒක දන්නවා. එහෙනම් question එකේදී අපි දන්නවා do, does ඉස්සරහට අවිලා අපි කෙනෙක්ගෙන් අහනවා do you have? Do you have a sister? ඔයාට සහෝදරයක් ඉන්නවද? අන්න ඒ විදිහට. එහෙනම් මේ had කියන්නේ මේ have, has එකේ past එක. ඒතර අපිට subject එක අනුව difference එකක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. අපි ඔක්කොටම had use කරනවා. මම කියනවා he had a dog. ඔහුට බල්ලෙක් හිටියා. He had a brother. ඔහුට සහෝදරයෙක් හිටියා. So talking about the past. So we use had for past. It doesn't matter what the subject is, we use had. Okay, to get this idea. So the negative is didn't or did not. And the question is, we use did here. Did he have a dog? Did you have a brother? Did she have a sister? Like that. So this is the structure. So go through these, then know the differences, and you can do the activity they have given. So activity 15. Construct sentences. So you have some sentences to construct. So you can do it now. Now you know how to use have, has, how to use don't have, doesn't have, how to use do, does, like with have, and what is the meaning of had, and how to use it in positive, negative, and question form. So how to say a positive sentence, how to say a negative sentence, or how to ask a question. Alright, so you know this. So go through them, then do the activity 15. Okay, so activity 16. Read the poem and answer the questions given below. So you have a poem here. As I was going to St. Ives, I met a man with 7 wives. Each wife had 7 sacks. Each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kites. Kids, cats, sacks, and wives. How many were going to St. Ives? So this is the poem. So you have to answer the questions. Some words look like the same, right? But you can go through that poem and answer the questions. Who was going to St. Ives? Whom did he meet? What did the wives carry in the sacks? How many people were going to St. Ives? Write the rhyming words in the above poem. Give a suitable title to the poem. So you have to answer these questions, alright? So you can go through the poem and answer the questions. So here they have mentioned something like rhyming words. You know, rhyming words like the similar sounds, alright? So you can find out them and write the answers. Okay, so this is the end of the lesson of Unit 1, Grade 7. So we can meet on another day with another lesson. Until then, take care. Bye.